In this video, I'm going to solve this question. Random variable x is uniformly distributed on the interval -4 to 4. Let y is equal to x square. We have to find the probability that the random variable y has a realization less than 2. That means, as per this language, we have to find the probability that y is less than 2. Okay, now before I start finding this probability, I'm going to simplify this expression. So the probability that y is less than 2, this can be written as the probability that x square is less than 2, right? Because y is equal to x square. So that means we have to find this. And the probability that x square is less than 2, this can be written as the probability that x is between -√2 and √2. Right? Because if you want x square to be less than 2, then your x has to be between -√2 and √2. Okay, so basically finding this expression boils down to finding this expression. Okay, and we are given some information related to the random variable x. So now we are going to use that information to find this particular probability. So we are given that x is uniformly distributed. So this u means uniformly distributed on the interval -4, 4. Now see, to figure out this probability, we first need to figure out the probability density function of x, and for that we can use this definition. So as per this definition, if θ1 is less than θ2, then a random variable y is said to have a continuous uniform probability distribution on this interval if and only if the density function of y is this. Now in our case, we are working with the random variable x and the interval is -4 to 4. So in our case, θ1 is actually equal to -4 and θ2 is actually equal to 4. So this 1 divided by θ2 minus θ1 can be written as 1 divided by 4 minus -4, which is equal to 1 divided by 8. That means f of x is actually equal to 1 divided by 8 for the values of x between -4 and 4. So for the values of x between -4 and 4 and 0 elsewhere. Okay, so this is the probability density function that we have. Now let's see how can we use this probability density function to find this probability. Well, there are two methods to do this. The first method is a graphical method in which we are going to create a figure for this probability density function, and then we will analyze that figure to find this probability. And the second method is the integration method. Let me show you both the methods that you can use to find this probability. So let's start with the first method. The method number 1 is a graphical method where we are going to draw the figure of this f of x. So let's draw the figure of f of x. So this is how the figure for f of x looks like. So f of x is equal to 1 divided by 8 for values of x between -4 and 4, right? And now we have to figure out the probability that x is between -√2 and √2. So -√2 will be somewhere over here, and √2 will be somewhere over here. So this is just a rough figure for the visualization. So my labeling may not be 100% right. And we have to figure out the probability that x lies between these two, which is equivalent to saying that we have to figure out the area of this region. And it's quite simple to figure out the area of this region. So basically this region is a rectangle and the area of the rectangle is width multiplied by the length. So over here, if you want to find the area of this rectangle, then you have to do width multiplied by length. So in this case, width is going to be the distance between -√2 and √2. So what's the distance between -√2 and √2? Well, this is going to be 2√2, right? And what's the length of this rectangle? So the length is this height that we have over here. So this is 1 by 8. So this is 1 by 8. So the area of the rectangle is going to be width multiplied by the length. So this is 2√2 multiplied by 1 by 8. And over here I can write 4. So this is equal to √2 divided by 4, and that's your final answer. So if you take a look at the options, this is your part number A. So part number A is your right answer. So I've shown you how to find the answer using the method number 1, in which we have drawn the figure for this probability density function, and then we just analyze the figure to find the probability. You could have also done the same thing using the method of integration. So let me show you how can you find this probability using the method of integration as well. So now we are going to talk about the integration method. So in this particular method, to find the probability that x lies between -√2 and √2, we are going to integrate the fx from -√2 to √2. So this is equal to integrating 1 by 8 from minus root 2 to root 2, and the integration will become 1 by 8 x, and over here we have the values minus root 2 and root 2. So this is equal to 1 by 8, and now we just have to put these values. So this is root 2 minus root 2. So this becomes 1 divided by 8. Root 2 plus root 2 will become 2 root 2, and this becomes root 2 by 4. Okay, so either way you get the same answer. The right answer is part number A. Okay, and that's it for this question.